Well, good morning. I'm Jagender Rana. The topic for our discussion today is marine cargo insurance. Marine cargo insurance. See, cargo is anything that is transported from one place to another place. If it moves on its own, it is not cargo. For example, car being sent on truck, railway, ships, aircraft will be cargo and can be covered under marine policy. As long as cargo is in transit, it is a subject matter of insurance under marine cargo. Now, as far as coverage is concerned, we will see there are three clauses for inland transit, that is by rail and road. These three clauses are known as the ITCA, ITCB and ITCC. This ITCA refers to all risk, that is named exclusion. ITCB means basic cover. Named exclusions are there in this clause again. And ITCC is fire only. Here also the named exclusions are there. But if you see for overseas transit, that is by sea, we will find there again three clauses are there: ICCA, ICCB and ICCC. But for ICCA all risk, that is named exclusions, B also named perils, named exclusions, C basic maritime perils and named exclusions. Then risks covered under inland transit are: for ITCA, all risk of loss or damage, all risk of loss or damage. Then ITCB, physical loss or damage caused by fire, lightning, breakage of bridges, collision, derailment or accidents. And ITCC, physical loss or damage caused by fire and lightning. As far as exclusions are concerned, you will note down that the willful misconduct of the insured, ordinary losses, insufficiency or unsuitability of packing, delay, inherent vice or nature of the subject matter insured, war, malicious damage, this is in ITC B and C, strike, riot and civil commotion, this is an add-on cover. Duration of coverage means as soon as the consignment leaves the seller's premises, continues during ordinary course of transit and terminates either on delivery to consignee's warehouse at destination named in the policy, or in case of rail only or railroad, until expiry of 7 days after arrival of railway wagon at destination station, or in case of road only until expiry of 7 days after arrival of vehicle at the destination town, whichever shall first occur. So risk covered by vessels means ICC clause A is applicable, that covers all risk of loss or damage to the subject matter insured under the policy, approximately caused by insured peril, except risk specifically excluded. Risk covered under ICC B and ICCC are different, because here you will notice that fire and explosions are covered under both clauses. Vessel or craft being stranded, grounded, capsized or sunk covered under both. Overturning or derailment of land conveyance is also covered under both. Collision or contact of vessel, craft or conveyance with any external object other than water is also covered under both. But entry of sea or lake or river water is covered under ICC B only. Among other perils, discharge of cargo at port of distress is covered under both. Earthquake, volcanic eruption or lightning is covered under ICC-B only. General average sacrifice is covered under both. Jetison is covered under both. Washing overboard is covered under ICCB only, and general average and salvage charges are covered under both. So duration of coverage is important from this point of view. You will find that as soon as the consignment leaves the seller's premises, continues during ordinary course of transit and terminates either on delivery to consignee's warehouse or other final warehouse at destination named in the policy, or on delivery to any other warehouse prior to at destination which the insured may elect for storage other than in ordinary course of transit or for allocation or distribution, or on expiry of 60 days after discharge overside of the insured goods from the overseas vessels at the time of final port of discharge, whichever shall first occur. Here again you will notice certain exclusions like wishful misconduct of the insured, ordinary or inevitable loss, improper packing, inherent vice, delay, insolvency or financial default of carrier or manager or charters or operators of vessel, then deliberate damage or destruction, nuclear weapon exclusion, war and SRCC add-on, unseaworthiness and unfitness of vessel craft. Then you will see types of policies. There are certain types of policies like a specific voyage policy, open cover, annual turnover policy, duty insurance, seller's contingency insurance, and increased value insurance. Incoterms are also applicable there. These terms deals with the risk, deals with transfer of risk, rights and duties of buyers and sellers are defined. Then it deals with the who organizes the transport and insurance. The examples of Incoterms are like XW. So here the risk transfer is at seller's premises after loading, and exporters arranges insurance. Another one is FCA. Here when directed to carrier named and up to the delivery to carrier, exporter arranges the insurance. FAS when delivered alongside ship. Here exporter arranges insurance up to port till placed alongside ship, loading not covered. FOB, that means free on board, when loaded on ocean going vessels. Here the exporter arranges insurance up to loading on ocean going vessels, loading is covered. Then CFR, when loaded on ocean going vessels, exporter arranges insurance up to loading on ocean going vessel, loading is covered. Then CIF, that is cost insurance and freight, means when loaded on ocean going vessels till delivery to buyers as per the contract of carriage, for example destination port, minimum ICCC is applicable. So here parties involved are the seller, who is the consignor, and the buyer, who is consignee. Then banks, insurance company, port authorities, the carrier means ship, air, rail, road, custom authorities, shipping agents, clearing and forwarding agents, that is C&F agents, and distributors. Distributors means contractors appointed by shipping company for loading and discharge of cargo. As when the claim is there, certain claim documents are required like original insurance policy certificate, declaration, duly discharged, or a letter of indemnity, original or signed copy of invoice with packing list, signed copy of bill of lading or airway bill, exchange control copy, letter of subrogation, letter of special power of attorney, registered AD cards of any other existence. That is all. Thank you.